How do you get the band sounding like a finished record so quickly? What's
Well,
that's just systems, or is it,
I mean, part of that's experience, but I guess it's the idea that you're not leaving stuff to the mix. You're not waiting to fix things. You're committing,
Yes.
Mm-hmm. When people were making records in the 60s, you just made all those decisions right there and then. This is how I'm EQing. This is how I'm compressing. And so it's the same thing. I want to do everything and have a very heavy analog front end and make those decisions and paint myself into corners and put effects on microphones and get a sound that feels inspiring. And then people playing will react to that. And then I'll react to what they're doing and do more. And then they'll react. And hopefully we create a very positive cycle of kind of building excitement from there.
Yeah, it seems to be a recurring theme on this podcast of like being fearless in the capture stage. Like Tim was talking about similar things, and also Vance Powell, just like as fast and as inspiring as you can do it, so that like you're just already in the zone,
Yeah, I think there's, I like to try and make the recording process invisible for musicians so that they're not waiting around. It's not like, oh, let's do vocals. Okay, we're going to do a shootout with 6 different vocal mics now. Maybe if it's the start of a new project, I might separate to the vocal session, like get the singer to record into 2 or 3 microphones, and we'll just kind of see which one feels right. But, I often have singers just record with a handheld microphone, just like a 57 in a control room with the speakers blaring out. But man, those performances are great, and I can deal with the spill and I can make that work,
Yeah.
So yeah, just trying to make that process invisible and make the sounds kind of exciting, and that takes time to learn, obviously. But one of the things I think that helps me is like, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel every time. I'm making kind of decisions. I have a way of tracking drums. I have a way of recording bass or guitars. Yes, that will change if the project requires it, but I have certain go-to things I can do so that I can just be fast with those, so I'm not having to make every single decision again every day. Some of those decisions are kind of made based on kind of years of trying things and going, I like this, well, I'm going to stick with this for a while.